Hello, Shweta, and welcome to today's show, Radiant Realization with Namrata.
Thank you, Namrata, for having me on your special show.
And Shweta, we've seen lot, like I have personally read biographies of lot of women, Kiran Majumdar Shaw, even Falguni Nayar. I've been using her app for long till the time I got to know women behind this Nika brand. And their journey always fascinated me. How they went and became such a great entrepreneur. When I started working, probably I was the first woman in my family to step out and work with people whom I don't know. My parents were very supportive, but at the same time, they're very apprehensive about me doing something which was never the call of the family, is what I would say. So, the today's topic that you've selected, a making of a woman entrepreneur, where you guide women entrepreneur to become a person that they can and have an identity for themselves. This topic is really excited for me. Like I'm very excited to know from you. And so to start with, Shweta, I would like to know from you what made you pick this as your coaching niche, where you've decided that you would want to guide and mentor women entrepreneurs so they can have an identity for themselves.
I think what you said that woman entrepreneurship is something which is very intriguing, and it is hats off to each and every woman who is working, who is in business, and who is an entrepreneur. There are many examples that we have, and many journeys that we have seen that they've made it there. But there are very many unsaid journeys also, which we do not know of. And so for me, my journey was from my young days, I always wanted to have a career. I come from a Marwari background or that kind of a society where in those days, women or girls were not accepted in business or work. They were more accepted or seen in household. I was still, I had my dreams. I was married. I accepted that, but my dreams stayed with me. And after around 15 years, I got that opportunity where both my families, my parental side and my in laws side, everyone supported me. And I could live the life of that dream which I really wanted to pursue. And I started my career in my jewelry. So I always wanted to do jewelry. So I started my career. It is almost 9+ years now that my jewelry brand I had started. Throughout the journey of doing business, I understood that business is not easy, and there are a lot of ups and downs and a lot of challenges that come. Otherwise, we women have a thought that business is just making a product or selling it or just giving their services, but business is more to it. 2 years back, I realized this, and I saw my success and how I have grown in my business, learned it all by myself. Of course, there was a little support, but uh, the kind of support and the advice that I needed was not there. So that is when I thought that why not help fellow women who are wanting to work. The world is changing, the society is changing, and women can work. They are accepting them in business. So that is where I felt that through my journey, whatever I have learned, let me make their work easier because I went through those struggles. So I can make their work a little easier by helping them, guiding them, supporting them, and help them live their dreams. So this is how the business coaching started.
Interesting. So,
Yes.
Shweta, in your journey of 9 years in your jewelry brand, what challenges that you faced? And today, what challenges you see other women facing? And how do you relate those two aspects?
So it's like simple challenges like the fear of investing in a business, or you need finances, or how the accounts has to be done, or how the clients are going to come. We want to live a life of that businesswoman, but we do not know how to go about it. So even I started ki okay, just manufacture the product and sell it, manufacture, sell it. But when I started learning the norms and conditions of accounting, taxes, so that fear really engulfed me ki I don't know what to do. I hope everything will be fine. I hope I'm not doing anything wrong, because we are also brought up with a lot of belief systems, like and if you don't keep your systems well, especially being in jewelry trade, so all those fears were very engulfing. Then imposter syndrome, where maybe if someone dupes us, beware of these people. So we women are engulfed with a lot of belief systems, fear, and that was the kind of challenges that I faced. Marketing was another challenge. Getting team was another challenge. Mindset, basically, is what I understood, was not a growth mindset. It was just that, nahi, nahi, only I'll do it. I will not increase. I'll have to pay salaries. How will I pay salaries? So, this was another mindset that I felt. And when I came into the coaching industry, I felt that I could do much more better if this mindset was taken care of. So these were the challenges, and this is what the challenges today women are facing.
And this was probably over the spectrum of 9 years. As you moved forward, you found a new challenge
Yeah.
popping up. You thought you conquered one, but then there was a new challenge for you to address.
Yes, yes.
So, as a first step for if anybody wants to start a business or they want to launch their business, what are the initial challenges that they would face? Which
So the initial challenges what the woman would face is, of course, that what niche do they start off with? Because we women are so multi-talented. So I find these in my coaching clients, that when they come in, they are like, I know this, I know this, I'm good at this. Now what do I do? And what do I start with? And they want to do everything. They're good at cooking, they're good at maybe some artwork, they want to start a bakery, they want to do some designing, they want to coach, they want, and today's coaching industry is really going up. So they want to become a life coach, they feel I can do this, I can do that. So the first main thing is that the niche that they have to decide, and that has to be decided with a little bit of market research, that what is your target audience really wanting it, and is it a viable product or a service, which is there a demand for this, and will it work? So the first step is to decide your niche, and then do a little market research on it, and see if it's a viable product and service which will be accepted by your target audience, so that the business can get going. So I think this is what they should do first.
like you mentioned about imposter syndrome, self-doubt, working on mindset. I think
Yeah,
this would come up once you've identified your niche, what you want to pick up.
yeah.
So at that stage, what would you tell to any woman how to overcome this stage? Because the first war we fight is with ourselves.
Yes, yes. So actually, the first thing is, when we identify, we have to identify the self-doubt or the fears that are coming in. So once we identify and acknowledge it, then we start working on it. If we run away from it, then it's always running behind us. It will never leave us. So after acknowledging about that, I am fearful that maybe this will not work, or maybe the money will not come, or I will not get my clients, I am doubtful that will this work or not. After acknowledging, we can build a network of people. This is one thing I always tell my clients, that do a lot of networking. Sit with those kind of like minded people who will boost up your confidence. You will learn more and collaborate more and have a networking environment. an entrepreneurial mindset environment where we're learning from each other. So this helped me a lot in my journey, where I was networking a lot with the like-minded women entrepreneurs. Not only women, it was a mixed gathering that was going on, and that boosted my risks are there, and we can tackle our risks, and we can take calculated risks in our business. So there is no business without risk. We cannot have a plain thing going on always. So I always give this analogy of a heartbeat. A heartbeat is always going this, and life is running. If it is plain, then there is no heart, there is no life, right? So in business, in life, challenges will come, but we have to face it boldly. We have to take calculated risks. We have to think about it and then move. And a peer group helps us. So choose your peer group to stay there and face it well.
Okay. So this peer group would help women to build confidence.
Yes.
Correct. So, Shreya, many times what I've seen is from women around me, my friends, relatives, and all, they're very excited to start some business. And initial phase, everybody will motivate you, they'll support you. But one mistake you do, and then you have to pull yourself out of it. Nobody's there to support you.
Yes.
So, in such scenario, what would you guide or what would you recommend?
So again, I would say this, that self-care, and that really you have to work on. Your mindset you have to work on, and as I said, your peer group will help you that time. One is the peer group that will help you, and you have to tell those positive words to yourself that I can move on and I can achieve what I want to achieve going ahead with this. So there are many people who will pull you down. You have to just move away from them and be with your own self, that what is the goal that you wanted. Believe in yourself and go ahead. So this is again one motto and one line that I live by, and I tell all my clients that believe in yourself. You can do it. I tell them, if I can do it with all the odds coming, I'm sure you can also do it.
And man, as a woman, they're very good with managing household finances, right?
Yeah.
So during this demonetization, I saw my mom removing 500 rupees and 1,000 rupees note from which corner of the house. But when it comes to managing finance of business, there are a lot of issues that they face. They are not able to manage working capital or make timely payments or get recovery from their customers. So in those cases, what would you recommend? How should they go about managing their finances?
Yeah, so this is one of a very, very important question, especially for us women, because we have our personal finances and we have our business finances. And from day one, I did this. I did not mix both, and we are taking care of our personal finances. It's in our hands, because we have to see the ghar ka ration, we have to see all the other salaries and expenses, and at the same time we have in our business also the same kind of income and expenses. So what I did from day one was, I tell my clients also, keep both separately. You have to maintain books separately for both, so that it is always clear to you and there is no mix. Never put your business money into your personal finances or personal finances into business. There should be a proper method that, okay, from my personal, I am saving this amount every month to be invested in my business. Or from my business, this amount every month I will be taking into my personal as a reward or as a salary or as a whatever. So that should be accounted for. So, a proper accounting system, a bookkeeping system, when it's regularly made. So, in my, I have a module where I'm teaching my clients, where I tell them to make 7 jars. And in that 7 jars, it's like you have it for yourself, your entertainment, your charity, your education, your reinvesting. So, all these things, when you do it, then it becomes easy for you to go ahead and manage both finances.
Making it easier.
Yes. Yes, totally.
Uh, when we look at any business tycoon, we admire the leadership quality that they demonstrate. And many times, women are so self-conscious that those leadership quality they does not come out, even though they might be having it. So in those cases, Shweta, what are your thoughts? How can a woman develop leadership qualities so they can take their business to a greater height?
So again, I will get back to that same point is networking. Meeting a lot more people. When you meet a lot more people, you learn from them. You learn and you meet different kinds of people. That some might be timid, some might be very overpowering. So you're seeing that how they are behaving and you're learning from them. Secondly, I would say that they should have effective communication skills. Communication is something very, very important. We might not be the first one to start communication, but we should go there and start the communication and be a part of the group, get comfortable. And this is how we will start building our leadership qualities. There can be more of strategic thinking, a little bit of emotional intelligence that has to be adapted. Take feedback from a lot of your peers, from your office people, so that in this way you will slowly build up your leadership qualities.
Okay, that's really interesting. Basically, staying around right kind of people would bring out best
Yeah,
in you.
that is very, very important.
And now, once they have started building their business, if they want to take it to a next level, so probably initially they might be catering to known people in vicinity. They want to take it to a nearby cities. How can they think on those growth strategies that will help them grow much faster?
Yeah. So, see, for growth strategies, the main important thing is customer satisfaction. So, always they say, na, Atiti Devo Bhava, yeah, keep your customers first. Keep them first and see what they will be satisfied with, because they are your advocates and they are your referral partners. They are satisfied, they will come back to you, and they will also get more customers along with them because they will refer you. Secondly, I think they should, in today's world, digital marketing is really, really important. Though I stress on online and offline marketing, but of course, online marketing takes the majority of the cake. So, a very effective digital marketing strategy has to be followed, and you have to continuously innovate your product and services because it's a world of very tough competition. So, that research work has to be done, evaluate your performances, and always continuously innovate your product and services. And this will help you in a smooth growth process. You will not feel the overwhelming of how do we grow, what to do, what is not working. So all that will be left if all little these points are kept in mind.
And with growth also comes need for assistance from other people because you cannot do it all by yourself.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on building team, delegating work to other people, and how to monitor so the vision alignment is passed on to extended team members?
So this is one of the biggest problem we women face. We want to do everything by ourselves. If it comes to our housework also, I'll do मैं कर देती हूँ, मैं कर देती हूँ. I am there for you. So this has to take a back seat, and we have to learn to build our team. Now, why a team? And there are two things that come in a mind of a woman. That one, how will I pay the salaries to them? Secondly, they will not do the work how I want to do, how I do it, because we are somewhere perfectionists. If not perfectionists, we like the way we do our work, right? So these are two main problems that we face. Even I face this, but Once I learned this art of delegating, I did it with great difficulty. It was very, very difficult for me because I am a perfectionist and I wanted things really prim and proper. So the first time when I had to do it, I was like, shits, I have to delegate. And when that team member was doing the work, I was like, I am how to get it done my way. But then I saw that one is patience. It taught me a lot of patience. It taught me that how a team member, when doing with me, doubled up my work, my progress, and there was so much growth. Training that team member, being, and one thing again, I don't term them as employees, I term them as team members, because they are helping us grow our business, which is our dream, which is our something very close to our heart. So help, any doubt, no doubt on it that a team member will help you grow your business. It's just that you have to build that compatibility with them, train them that how the work has to be done. Also, forego if things are not done your way, because it will not be the same how you are going to do it, but at least the work is done and there is growth. Now, coming to salaries, certain people come and they tell me that I'm not going to keep a team member, how will I give the salary? One. Secondly, if there is no work, then that person sitting idle, I will not understand that. So I went through the same thing, but then I saw slowly, slowly when I started training, I got time to work on more marketing activities or other activities. Business grew, business came. There were more sales happening. And slowly, slowly, there was so much work that even I was not free, even the team member was not free, and we had to keep a third team member. So, this is just a mindset. Money will come, we can pay the salaries, and work will grow somewhere or the other. So, this mindset has to be changed, and please grow your team, and work will grow. Secondly, also, I would say that we have to build a second line of leaders. Do we really want to work and slog always, or are we doing our business to enjoy also? So slowly, slowly, we have to train one of the team member who can handle the whole business when we are not there. Maybe we are having a social responsibility. Maybe we are going on a vacation. So as a business owner, why do you want to work? Do you want to slog? You could do that 9 to 6 job also. But if you want to enjoy that, let make a second line of leader so that you can do other activities and your business is taken care of when you are in your other activities. So this is my take and I really live by it. It's really going good.
Yes.
Yeah.
While building team, what qualities should women look for in a team member? So she's relieved that delegation is done to a perfect individual.
Yeah, so this is also something that I also learned over the time. I remember when I was interviewing my first team member, I didn't know what to ask her, and I was like, how and how do I train? What do I do? But of course, that was my first learning experience, and that is why this coaching helps, because now when I tell my client, I'm telling them all my experiences. I have my document ready that these are the questions to be asked. This is what you have to see, and it's a done for you document, and just go ahead. So, first thing I will say, what you have to see, of course, if they are fit with the job role that you have defined, and are they aligned to the qualities of your business. So you have to first tell them what you expect out of them for your business and what your business is about. What, why is this business important to you? And if they are aligned with that, for me, I tell them very clearly that I want dedicated person, I want a honest person, a punctual person, because these are the things make a person uh, grow the business. A person who is lazy, who is not having any aspirations, who is not having any goals in life, what will they bring to the business? If they're just coming lazy for fun, so this is not what we are looking for. So what are you have to communicate to your team member while interviewing them. see what are their aspirations. Do they have any aspirations to grow in life? And I think somewhere then they are the little right fit. And of course, then once they start working with you, you get to know that yes, they are a right fit for your company.
And so sometimes, Shweta, I've seen lot of people when they start doing business, they get so entangled in the day-to-day functioning of the business that sometimes they lose out on long-term prospect or what is the vision that they had when they started this business. So in those cases, what would you say to a woman who is just starting out? Like, how can she ensure that she does not get jumbled up in day-to-day activity?
Yeah, so this is something which is very common in women. One thing is that what we do in the first few sessions is that we define our goals and our business plan. That what is the plan and why are you doing this business? What do you want to achieve? And I get them to write that and put it in front of them so that they can see that every day. So this is one of an activity, but still hypothetically and practically, once we are in our business, we do get swayed away because there are a lot of personal responsibilities that come in. So what we majorly have to do is create a balance, a work and life balance that we have to create. Now, how is that created? So even for me, I am also 9+ years, I still sometimes struggle. But when I got into coaching, I learned few things is start aligning your family and your whole house around it. That maybe this is my working hours. This is what I have to do right now. This is where I will be available. Prepare your schedule for your house work before. Do that work. That dedicated time for house should be there. Dedicated time for your work should be there, and slowly slowly the house starts getting aligned to it. It takes time, it takes effort, because throughout our life we have been available for them. Plus it has been in our nature also saying that yes, can I do this for you, or what do you want, this is there for you. And suddenly when we pull off, it is a shock to everyone. So it is like aligning them slowly, slowly, and also making them aware of now how you're changing your priorities. And we are available, but not available at the same time. So it is a balance that we have to create slowly by first scheduling ourselves and aligning our family members to it.
This is interesting.
Thank you.
Okay. So, Shweta, women, they have lot of skills. So how can they leverage their existing skill set in their business? Because when we look at business, we usually say that you have to be very smart, you have to be strategic, you have to be on your toes. But these are really high expectation words, is what I would say. But for women, they would have some or the other skills. So how do they identify those skills so that they can leverage it in their business?
So, actually, what you said that these are very high level words. All this, I don't think anyone requires it. It's just that these are the jargons, I would say, the business jargons that we are talking about everywhere. Women are very skilled. I think if they can manage their house, they can manage the notorious staff, the notorious children, and multitaskers with so many things, right? So they, how do they leverage their skills is just go with the flow. And of course, mentorship, having a mentorship leads them to believe in themselves that yes, I can manage it. I will not get overwhelmed with it because they have a support system. So, we women, what we lack is the support that we need, the validation that we need that, yeah, what you're doing is right. It is just that little confidence and that nudge and that push that one woman needs, that you can do it. It's okay. If you fall, also, it's okay. Like how we do it with that 1 year old child, that 6 8 month-year-old child who's crawling, and when they start standing, the parents are there that koi baat nahi, you'll fall, it's okay, stand up again. So this is what women also need, that little support, and then they can do wonders. They do not need to be identified about their skills. All the leadership qualities, the strategies, and everything will come out like this for them. They can just do it, because I see this in my clients. I have to just tell them that just go do it. Kya hoga? I'm there for you. Kuch nahi hoga. You will not lose anything. And then when they do it, they come back smiling. Oh, I did this, I did that, and this is working, this is not working. Even the not working, they are telling me with a smile, because they got that confidence to execute it. And when once they did it, because they took their own decision, they are scared of taking their own decisions, because we've never taken our own decisions. We are like, what if this will happen, what if that will happen, because of the belief system that we are brought with. But now when they have that support, that just do it, it's okay, I'm there for you, they are happy doing it, whether it's right or wrong. So this is how they use their skill set, and it just happens naturally for women.
You did mention about mentorship. If you can give little more idea about mentorship, how it benefits women, where can they look out for mentors, and how does it work?
So there are a lot of mentors nowadays, especially the coaching industry is really booming. So they can, of course, Instagram, Facebook is filled with mentors. And of course, they need to identify the right mentor, understand them, see their trainings again and again, and then see that should they enroll with them or not. It's not that me being a mentor, I'm telling them they should enroll. But yes, out of my experience, I'm saying I have already a jewelry business. Why did I take up mentorship? Because I went through those struggles of not having that support, that Kar, it's okay, just do it. I was always doubtful, and it took me some time to get there. With a mentor, there is a support that it's okay, as I just said. So for that support, and to do it quickly, to get the results quickly, and to live your dreams quickly, and not wait for 8 to 9 years to reach there, that is why mentorship is necessary. Choosing the right mentor, it takes some time, but yes, do go for it, and do have a mentor. It really changes your life. Even I went to a lot of mentors, and that's how I changed my life. These mentors really changed my life. My mindset broadened, and I started believing in myself a lot. And that is what is the beauty of mentorship.
One most important thing that women usually struggle is balancing family responsibilities with newfound work or passion or hobbies, whatever you call it. Because initially everybody is going to tag it like, ah, she's got this new hobby. Nobody's going to say she started this new business, so we are going to support her with everything. There's unsaid expectation, complete all your family responsibilities, day-to-day chores, and whatever free time you have, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
So, with this societal expectation, what mindset should women carry, and what mindset she should expect from family members over a period of time so she can grow and work on her business as her heart desires?
So I feel that this societal expectation does not change much. It will always be there. And as I said, that with her activities, she has to align them to understand that I am going to do this also. And at the same time, she should not leave her responsibilities of handling the family too. Now, there are some times where work really takes a toll. There are a lot of season times. So you're really engulfed and overwhelmed and doing a lot of business activities, and you are neglecting. as a society goes, we might hear that you are not taking care of your children, you did not, maybe you did not get the milk today. So we've heard stories of all these things, or you did not get the ration today. But I think we should take it very positively, not be overwhelmed with it, not dejected in life, and just go with the flow, because this will happen. It will not change. I will not give any cover up here that there will be a day where you're not asked or not expected to do that. This expectation for a woman will come. We have to learn to balance it. We have to learn to take it positively, try and do both our responsibilities how much ever we can, and go ahead with it, expecting, especially in the beginning, that the family will think, oh wow, she's doing a business. I don't think I've ever seen that will come because they think that she's just doing it for some time and it'll shut. She's not going to take it seriously. It's just a hobby. So again, not take it to your heart. If you want to pursue your dream, why are you doing it? First, clear your why. This is again what I start with when I start a mentorship with anybody, that why do you want to do this? Why do you want to work? And why is this that you want to achieve? If you clear your why and keep remembering that always, this will not affect you. It does affect, but little less it will affect you. So it is a challenge for women. This will always go on. I will not cover it up, but it is how you handle it and how you go ahead with a right mindset will take you long in this journey.
And last, one important question, which I feel, how does dynamics between husband and wife changes once woman has started her business? Because a lot of things would change, right? Pre-business woman and post-business woman. So in those cases, one of the most important relation for a woman is like, or any couple. That's
Yeah.
one of the most important relation.
Yeah.
So how do they manage this dynamics?
So again, a very, very tricky question. And if this is going to go out, I think all the husbands will shoot me or the wives will shoot me.
Nobody's going to shoot you. Everybody's going to thank you.
So I feel again it's a very mixed society, and I think society is changing now. There are a percentage of men who do not accept women in business. Can't help it. If you really want to see, there are two things with this kind of a couple. If a woman really wants to pursue, either talk, communicate, and go ahead with it, and you have to see what is very important, and I think then you have to choose with that and go ahead with that, because no unrest is required, right? And other part is where majority males are accepting it, and they also respect women in this, so they are happy with what they're doing. Of course, again that thing comes that, oh, my breakfast is not ready, or this is not done, or that is not done. So that is daily part of life, and we have to manage that and go ahead with that. Otherwise, I think majority men are accepting this now and supporting the woman in it. If not supporting, they are okay with it. So, not much to say for this. It's a mixed thing that is in the society right now. This is what I think.
Okay. So, and thank you, Shweta. Thank you for all the responses that you had, the insights that you shared. And it's definitely going to motivate a lot of people to pick up some career or a business to start. Because what I feel from listening to your responses, it is manageable. Like it's not that difficult because unless we know what is there on the other side, we are always fearful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Namrata, for giving me this opportunity. I'm so glad that through this, these pointers and these words are going to go and reach those women who are actually sitting and still fearing that do I start? There are still many women who think that do I do it? Do I start? What will happen? It's not only about the societal expectation, but more is the fear that will this work? Will anyone buy my product or my services, and will I be able to do it? And only what they are lacking is believing in themselves. The confidence is not there that yes, I can do it, I should give it a try. So this is a message to everyone out there, every woman out there, that we all are so skilled. It's just that we have to believe in ourselves and give it a shot, try it out. And believe me, every woman can do it if she wants to do it and achieve there. So, really, a big thank you to you for giving me this opportunity and helping those women to learn. And I hope now, yes, they will get up from their comfortable couches, as I said. And I say that they will work for themselves and achieve that dream of theirs.
Okay. Thank you, Shweta.
Thank you.